So I came across this from Basil the Great. Apparently I don't follow him, so right, okay, here we go. Yeah, followed. Wow, Tony Blair actually said the quiet bit out loud. Britain's future has got to be a nation of global citizens, not just British citizens. This was the plan all along. He is the mastermind behind the end of our country, a truly evil man. Well, he's certainly in amongst it, that's for sure, but there's think tanks full of them and a conveyor belt shit show of replacements. Be assured of that. I mean, I keep saying this, you're dealing with far more than 1% of society. Yeah, there's a hierarchical structure and various networks and interconnected groups. But you are absolutely dealing with an occult belief system that, well, you know, humanity is now surplus to requirements for where they want to go as gods, occult gods. I mean, I keep saying the whole of sci-fi is about collectivism on steroids, certainly over the last few decades. No two doubts about it. Absolutely. And you look at, well, fine channels like Resisting the Lies, and I notice he's got me as a Jacobite. Okay, fair play. I should return the favour. And I always recommend Resisting the Lies stuff, because look, I mean, the effort this guy goes to watching and uploading what is being discussed, supposedly in Scotland's name, it's just, I say fair play to him, absolutely. But I mean, you look, it doesn't matter if it's Labour, the SNP, to quite the extent in Scotland, the Conservatives. It's all behind the scenes, much more of, what Tony's saying here, yeah? Under fair use. Let me just turn it up a bit, actually, and play you this. It's got to be somewhere, I reckon, the 2010s. And I think the way he looks here. So, but he is literally saying the quiet part loud about what you see in government or what you think represents you.
And I think in a way, for a country like Britain, whose future has got to be as a nation of global citizens, not just.
I mean, it is absolutely about gutting countries. To destroy Western nations and what has been up until recently made them so successful is independent nation spirit, attitude, character, all the rest of it, the things that Western nations have nurtured over many, many hundreds and hundreds of years to create societies in which people would want to stay in the same place and be proud of one's nation for so many good reasons. And their counter to this, to destroy Western nations, is to completely eradicate any idea of nationhood. And that's why you hear it with the SNP, which I'm saying is many great examples on Resisting the Lies channel. It's all tied. Everything is focused into immigration. Everything.
British citizens. Then I think interfaith in this context is incredibly important, because you cannot be a global citizen and be religiously illiterate.
You'll demonize Christianity, people like yourself there, and literally, obviously worship the occult, because you look in every aspect of what he's done in recent decades, and honestly, why he's not in The Hague, for crimes against humanity. Let's be honest, weapons of mass destruction, you name it, all the rest of it. And it was people like him that brought in, where we are now. Yeah, Gulf Wars, how many of those were there? At least 2, plus various other wars, plus Afghanistan, all the rest of it. And these individuals made out like bandits. And all along, instead of saying, I know, they knew that the legal definition of I believe, and then in past tense, I believed at the time, it's a big difference in law. Big difference. One sends you to jail, the other one apparently rewards you consistently and ongoing. Seriously. Anyway, as always, I could do a better vid, but I'll leave you a link to Resisting the Lies channel.